Greetings and salutations one and all. Welcome to a brand spanking new week right here on the night shift. Boy, what a weekend, what a strong weekend. I don't know, is that an oxymoron? A strong weekend, a strong end. Boy, it was something. Welcome to the night shift. It's community and finance night. And for those of you who saw the post, the question is who, what, where is Gillian J? And for those in South Florida, I believe it's worth the listen. For those who can connect online, for you it is worth the listen too. We talked to Juli-Anne Lee and we get some answers. But before that, we say good evening, good morning, good afternoon, good day to you wherever you are in the world. Welcome to the show. Whether you're locked in on TuneIn Radio on the night shift with DJ Kevin Stew, rockthebox.net, Foundation Radio Network with Clinton Lindsay, One Harmony Radio across the pond, or the home of the Donnie Walker morning show, where they take you from the sheets to the streets, the People's Station, WGLRO.com. Welcome. Glad to have you. Couldn't do it without you. Those over on Pulse, PEMGTV.com. And of course, right here at the home of the night shift, KevinStew.com. Glad to have you. Couldn't do it without you. And I promise you, I won't try. Well, I'm not promising you, because I don't make promises, right? You have my word. I won't try.
Put a woman in front and a man behind. Shake it thing, girl, you come to wine. Roll your hips and shake your spine. Any girl can wine, is a waste of time. Put your hands in the air and shake it. Bend like you want, break it.
Kicking it up with a Leon Caldero. Fayan Lions. The track is called Shake It.
Labor Day jam in Brooklyn.
We out the show.
That is where I met Evelyn.
Jam in the show.
I couldn't resist when I see this Yankee girl. As she coming down for the carnival. She say I want to learn how to get on wassy. And if I don't get the rest, the woman go laugh at me. Evelyn girl, you don't have no problem. When you get the secret, you go out shine. Put your hand in the air and shake it. Jam like if you don't care and shake it. Put your bouncy down low and shake it. Rock it to and fro and shake it. After a shake to make it sweeter. 2 teaspoons of wine to make you feel fine. 3 pills of bacchanal. We stop the sun back, girl. So now you can shake it. Shake it.
Put a woman in front and a man behind. Shake the thing, girl, you come to wine. Roll your hips and shake your spine. Any girl can wine, is a waste of time. Put your hands in the air and shake it. Bend like you want, break it. Make the man them take it.
Like the girl, she ain't have no tempo.
But she whining slow.
Or maybe she have a corn and she big toe.
Why she moving slow?
Tell them when you hear you come down to Trinidad. You have to know how to get on real man. She say I want to learn how to get on wassy.
How to wine,
This will be the recipe.
how to roll.
Do that one last thing for me. This soca jam is a great invention. So when you talk this time, I go pay attention. Put your hand in the air and shake it. Jam like if you don't care and shake it.
Put your hand in the air and shake it.
Go and shake it.
Oh, you better shake.
Rock it to
You know, sometimes that's all you can shake.
a sugar. To make it sweeter.
If that's all you can shake, don't worry, I'm not holding it against you. Want to say thanks to Pulse Media Group for sponsoring this segment of the show. When being in the moment is priceless, you want to give them a link, you can call them at 754-999-6020 or link them at pulseemg.com. Whether it is just capturing a moment or you want to do something like what I'm doing right now, streaming something live, whether it be a graduation, a party, a funeral, a seminar, no matter what it is, there's a solution for you, and Pulse Media Group can hook you up. When you give them a call, call my name. Listen, I'm working on my singing skills, you know, because a vocal studio for me next. I have the video side down. Audio next. And then I hit a dance studio after that and shake it. What? Yeah, man, I have a plan. And so if you fail to plan, you better plan to fail. So I have a plan. Big ups to everybody locked in right now. Welcome. For those of you who don't know, way to be interactive, there's a phone line available. 773-789-STEW gets you in touch. You can call, you can text, and of course the stew pot is always there where the water is always fine, inviting you to jump on in and be interactive. What's the stew pot? It is what others call a chat room. Where do you find it? kevinstew.com. It's there all day, every day. Just jump on in, drop in your message. If you want to remain incognito, I've been using that word a special way all weekend. That's fine. If you want anybody to know who you are, just change your name in the little text box above the text box, above the dialogue box, and you're good to go. Simple. No, you don't have to pay anything, you don't have to download anything. Just go to kevinstew.com. Right? Cool. Good to go. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, I present to you the one, the only, the person of the moment, the one who will be taking over tonight's show and leave me as just a facilitator. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you none other than Miss Juli-Anne Lee.
Wow, thank you. Thanks for this greeting. I'm taking over the show.
Yeah. It's your show. Hey, it's a night shift. It's community and finance night, and tonight we are asking the question simply, Gillian J. And with that comes all the other parts of it. Who, what, when, where, why, all these things. But simply put, Gillian J. And the only person that can answer the question is this lady right here, Miss Juli-Anne Lee. So, Julie, how are you?
I'm good, thanks. Thanks for having me on the show tonight.
Well, it's my pleasure, you know. It's like I said, it's your show. So, thank you for coming and taking over. I don't mind you doing it one bit. But for those who don't know, I have to ask the question. Before you can take over, we need to know who's taking over. So, who is Juli-Anne Lee?
Okay, Juli-Anne Lee right now is a personal stylist and image consultant.
Ooh.
Yes. I help people basically advance to the next level in their lives helping them by using fashion, dressing, and styling. A lot of people don't realize the importance of it. So it's my job to get the message across to them and show them how they can improve their lives by dressing up. So, in a nutshell.
So hold on. You're saying that I can realize who I am by simply putting on some clothes?
Putting on the right clothes. So you have right clothes and left clothes? Yes, right clothes, left clothes, top clothes, bottom clothes, all of that kind of stuff. But
Jeez,
basically, it's
boy. You complicating this wardrobe thing.
no, actually, I make it easy because I teach people how to dress appropriately for whatever situation they're in or going to be in. It's not only about what you know, but it's also, or a lot of people know who you know, but it's also, do you look like you know what you say you know?
Wait, and dressing up can make you look like you know what you know?
Exactly. Because before people know you or get to know you or know what you know, the only thing they have is what they see.
All right,
And
so paint me a scenario where dressing up can make you look like you know what you know.
going to an interview, you're interviewing for a job, or you're a business person and you're going to um, speak to potential investors, or you're looking for business, you have to look the part. You have to look like you know what you're going to be talking about. Why should somebody invest in you or hire you if they couldn't send you out to represent them, or if you don't represent what they represent? And that's all in dressing.
So, if I'm going for a bouncer job, then I should wear a muscle t-shirt.
Not exactly. Maybe a tight t-shirt, but not a muscle t-shirt. Something that shows that you have the qualifications. Muscles, you can defend yourself, you can defend other people. Whether or not that's actually true would remain to be seen, but at least look like you can.
So, basically, you take the art of or the concept of looks being deceiving and making it looks are believing
Never
or
heard
looks
it
is
put that way
believing.
before, but seeing is believing. In other words, um,
So
no, go ahead.
so you're shaping perception by looking at the cover of the book, so to speak.
So to speak. Yeah, it's all a part of I don't know how many people know about personal branding and what the concept is, but it's a part of building your personal brand. When a person sees you, what do you want them to think about you? So it's all about speaking with people without actually saying any words.
So
And since I know everybody wants to leave the best impression possible, whatever it is they're doing, whatever situation they're in, whether it's work, employment, business, social, um, dressing appropriately will help you with all that.
in what made you get in? I have to wonder though, what would make someone want to go dress people up? You
Well,
just really
because
liked playing dolly house when you were a child, or
yes, that's it. And I've always been involved in fashion, since in the fashion industry in some way, somehow, since I was in high school. But I've seen a lot of people lose opportunities because they didn't dress properly. It's like a resume. It's like your resume. You send in a resume for employment, and if the hiring person doesn't like what they see in the first 10 seconds, it goes in the trash.
okay.
So some people have gone past that, gone to the interview, and because the interviewer didn't like the way the person looked, they probably put them through the paces, ended up not getting the job because they would look on a person and say, this person doesn't represent our company.
That is so deceptive.
That's what people want. Employers, at least. That's what
You
employers
know,
want.
you're told not to judge a book by the cover, yet still you're prettying up the book.
Well, I, for one, never really believed in that. Don't judge a book by the cover bit, but
Clearly not.
but hey, that's real life. So it's like why would you not want to do what can help you get ahead?
Right.
It's not like you're not buying clothing anyway.
True, true, true.
So number one, buy the proper clothing. Number two, be make sure you wear the appropriate clothing for whatever situation you're going to be putting yourself in.
So not only
That's it.
buy the proper clothing, but put it together properly.
Properly, exactly.
Big ups, Marlon. Marlon, I'm kind of hurt that you weren't able to do your show tonight. I almost take it personally, but sort out your thing, bro. Hopefully, you get it all sorted out for Wednesday's show. But welcome to the pot, Marlon. Welcome in the pot. All right, so that takes care of the idea behind one type of dressing that you could do. What other forms of dressing up or branding does one get when they're contacting you?
Well, I
Is
have
it
different.
specific to anything in particular? Or you just people just say, boy, I'm going to this, or I have this to do. I have a fashion show to do. I have a wedding to do. Does it really matter what it is that they have to do or where they have to go for them to
No,
contact you, basically?
no, it doesn't because I offer multiple packages that are made geared towards the individual client themselves. I have clients that they will just call me when they are going to a specific event and they want assistance with selecting clothing or going shopping, personal shopping. I do that also because a lot of people don't like to go shopping, especially men. But
Wait. When you say you do that as well, what do you mean? I
well,
want to go get some clothes. I call you up and we meet at the mall, kind of a thing. How does that
it
go?
it can be that, or if you can't make it, because initially I do a consult. It takes anywhere from 1 to 2 hours where I go in depth with where are you going, what do you want, what do you see yourself wearing, if you have any idea, how much are you willing to spend, what type of clothing you like, and take measurements and in depth. So I like to go shopping the first couple times with a client, and then after that, if they want to go somewhere and they call me up, as long as I have their measurements and I know what their style is, I go personal shopping for them.
So I have to ask this question. Do you
I don't
love
know what the
shopping?
question will be, but me personally, yeah. So why not make money from it? Helping other people do what they don't like to do. Hello?
You see, there it is right there, ladies and gentlemen. There it is right there. No, we're getting somewhere. No, we're seeing behind the whole thing. It has nothing to do with you and you being made to look good. She has a problem. She loves to shop.
No, it's not a problem.
She's a shopaholic.
Listen,
No, it's not a
listen,
problem. It's a
listen,
passion.
listen. I use my skills and love to help other people do what they don't want to do. There's nothing wrong with that.
Okay, all right. I won't argue with it. And you say this is something that you have been interested in ever since you were a child,
Yes,
playing
yes.
dress up.
From a typical girl when I was growing up. Yeah, just love playing dress up. Go in your mother's closet and dress up in her stuff and trip over shoes that are too big for you and all that kind of stuff. But um, yeah, but I really decided to get into the personal styling because, as I said, I saw a lot of people miss opportunities because of the way that they dressed,
Hmm.
and I saw how people got advantages because of the way that they dressed. And I'm like, you're buying clothes anyway. Buy the right ones.
Mm.
Dressing the right ones for the appropriate occasion. That's really it in a nutshell. People make dressing harder than it's supposed to be.
I think so too. But then again, my concept is just wear what you feel comfortable in. That doesn't that really work?
Once you buy the appropriate clothing, you make sure you're comfortable in the appropriate clothing. Because yes, you have to be comfortable in what you're wearing. Nobody's saying put yourself in something you don't feel comfortable in, because it's going to defeat the whole purpose.
Right.
However,
There's the however.
if you're a size 12
Mm-hmm.
and you don't want to admit it and you're buying a size 8, you may feel comfortable, or reverse, you're buying a size 14. You're comfortable because it's comfy,
Okay.
but it doesn't look good.
I can understand the going bigger to
Right.
feel comfortable.
Right. But it doesn't look good. So might as well. Sometimes you need somebody else to guide you in something that you may not realize you're not doing properly.
Do you find that those that solicit your services are are single individuals versus couples, or those involved?
It doesn't, I don't think their relationship status has anything to do with it. It's more what level are they at financially and in their life. Because, for example, just last week, I had somebody call me
Mm-hmm.
from New York, and he's going up for a promotion, that substantial promotion.
Okay.
And he's like, yeah, I need help. And I said, well, I started doing a consult right there. And he's like, but, I think I can wait until I get the job first. I said, in corporate America, you have to show that you belong in that position before you get the job.
Right.
So people that are at a certain level, they're quicker to understand that and say, okay, it's an investment. It's not me just spending money for nothing. It's an investment to help me get somewhere else.
You see, I ask you that question because if I have somebody in my house with me, I am going to just put on something and say, babe, or yo, bro, sis, how this look? Is this a winning look or no? That's
And
why
if
I
they say
ask.
no, and then if they say no,
Okay, what
what
do you
next?
think? So that's why I ask, because I would think that the easy thing to do would be just to draw for whomever is right there in the household with you.
Okay, and as I said, suppose they say no, it not really, no, that not really work.
But then they can't give you an answer to say what or why.
Exactly. Or what would make it even harder, if you don't have any clothing that would be better. Okay, so as I said, it's not just a matter of putting on something that makes you feel comfortable.
Right.
It's comfort and looks, not just comfort alone, not just looks alone. It's a combination.
Cool beans. I can work with that.
Right? Right.
So, you know, for my next dress up event, I call it on you. I just telling you from now.
Oh, no problem. I'll give you my rates depending on what it is that you want.
Well, yeah, depending on who want me. I don't know. You see, I think I do a fairly decent job on my own. Fairly. I think there are a few people still talking about Miss Jamaica, Florida from last year. Big ups to Harold's Fine Fashions and with that jacket. But
Okay.
Yeah, if you missed it, you're gonna have to look it up.
Yeah, I missed that. So you have to send me a link or something.
Julie. I don't know where you were.
Sorry.
I don't know.
I when was this last year?
Last
I
August,
don't
yes.
know. Oh no, sorry.
What?
I apologize. Accept my apologies.
I accept it. I accept it.
Okay, very well.
I'm not that harsh. I
Okay,
accept your apology.
all right, very well.
All right, so ladies and gentlemen, talking to Juli-Anne Lee about Gillian J, and we're gonna take a quick little break. And of course, there are some people wondering, wait a minute, how is it that you're talking to Juli-Anne Lee and this is about Gillian J? What's the connection? Well, when we come back from the break, we find out what this or who this or where this Gillian J is. Marlon said it right. Live your passion, do what you love.
Exactly. That's it.
And but let me ask this quick question before we go. Is playing dress up the only thing you love?
Regarding fashion?
Regarding things you do.
No, lots of other things. Lots of other things. Lots of other things.
And
We
here
get into that too.
and here goes the peeling away of the many layers
Oh
of Julian
Lord.
Lee.
The
We'll be
onion, right?
we'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen. Stick and stick, call a friend, tell a friend, bring a friend by any means necessary. It's a night shift to DJ Kevin Stew, and it's community and finance night. I'm just facilitating. It's really the Gillian J show. And we're going to take a quick little break and come right back.
Policy Media Group, innovative streaming and recording, has done it again. A new way to get your business in full view of your neighborhood consumer through AdShare TV. It's available in your neighborhood today. It's easy. Just call us 754-999-6020. Become a host today and place a TV monitor in a strategic location so it's easy to see. Get a 1-minute video ad or longer that plays anywhere in our network. Can't be a host? No problem. For a few dollars, we'll run your 30-second video ad. A host can run announcement specials like buy one get one free or discount ads. Let's turn your flyers into a 30-second video with music or a voiceover, or let us create and run your video ad with a spokesperson. Take advantage of our early enrollment discount. Join us today. Your ad will be seen at least 30 times per day in your AdShare TV neighborhood. It's easy. Just call us 754-999-6020. AdShare TV, part of Pulse Media Group.
Are you crazy about the music industry? You aspire to hit it big in music? Or maybe you've sweated out a soulful killer beat and are now stuck finding it's not as easy as it looked. Oh, but it can be easy for you with JTMC. We've been there, we know how it feels, so we solve challenges like production, promotion, marketing, branding and development, and more. With over 30 years of experience, JTMC is a one-stop shop for artists. We handle your graphic design, writing services, PR, as well as event planning, e-blasts, artist management, and bookings, so also your website and social media needs as well. We're experts in using creativity to persuade audiences on behalf of artists, drawing on our diverse experience to create projects that connect with audiences intellectually and emotionally. Artist success is everything to us, and our years of experience and commitment will be behind you for every one of your needs. If you've got music for the world to hear, whether you're a new or established artist, visit us at jtmcenterprise.com.
I'm in almost every school bus in class now. You see me around the neighborhood, and you tell me that I'm a pretty good kid. Well, I'm one out of every 5 children in America, and I'm struggling with hunger.
Please visit feedingamerica.org today and find your local food bank for ways to help.
Every dollar you donate helps provide 8 meals for kids like me. We are Feeding America, brought to you by Feeding America and the Ad Council.
Matthew 28:19 says, "Go ye therefore and teach all nations." With this in mind, and encouragement received during a South Florida media conference, The Church Links was birthed. The Church Links is an interdenominational worship service portal for churches, providing the tools to spread the word through technology in a cost-effective way. The Church Links, www.dahchurchlinx.com. Your links to worship and praise.
It's Christine representing for DJ Kevin. You see me, I say, I don't know the boss. You see me, I say, DJ Kevin's Chew and the night shift radio show. Yo, it at the thing, turn up the thing loud. Wow, DJ Kevin's Chew at the heart of a champion. Never underestimate, just choose him. The silver line behind the dark clouds. DJ Kevin's Chew, believe him, and that's no doubt. Salute the night shift radio show, Christine. This is a hot it up. Loud. The beast.
That's my line right there. Like some old milk in the fridge, I'ma spoil you.
Life, everything was like a dream to me. Words can't express how much you mean to me.
I want to say thanks to GMAT Music Solutions for sponsoring this segment of the show.
You to be with me, trying to make it to the ring, build a team with me. I need your love, I don't think I get enough of it. Understand, I don't want you with another man. Your right hand better be your future plans. Never thought it'd be yes, but now we more than friends.
The GMAT Music Solutions providing sound, audio, stage production services, musical equipment, musicians, singers, bands, audio engineers. Just give them a link, 754-307 GMAC. 754-307-4622.
Make a wish, anything you want, cause I'm your genie. See what I see.
You can also hit them up on gmatmusicsolutions.com.
I need you, just hope you need me. Hit the beach, catch the sea breeze, you in bikini. Make a wish, anything you want, cause I'm your genie. See what I see, that can trust and believe me.
In the background, the sound of Liray working out with Smooth. That's SMOOVE. Track is called For Your Love from the album Scorpio Heat. I particularly have a thing for this album just because it's Scorpio Heat. Two things I can truly relate to. So with me tonight is the person who actually owns this show tonight, the one and only Gillian. Well, not Gillian J, but I'm confused because is it Juli-Anne Lee or is it Gillian J? I'm confused. Who are you? Where does this Gillian J come from? Who, what, where, when is Juli-Anne J? Or sorry, Gillian J.
Listen, okay. Most times I'm Juli-Anne Lee. Gillian J came about, anybody knows Beyonce and her alter ego as Sasha
Fierce?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, Gillian J was my alter ego because I used to do a lot of singing and modeling and dancing, and I had to, for me to be comfortable, I actually had to go as another persona when I was just starting out until I got comfortable with doing those things on my own. So
wait, hold on.
So Gillian J is my alter ego.
So you did a lot of singing and dancing and modeling?
Yes, especially in college. I started all of that when I was in college.
Did you go to a college for the arts?
No. I just, singing and modeling and dancing were just stuff I always loved to do. But when I got to college was when I was actually doing them, like for productions and putting on fashion shows, and I ended up starting to design clothing. I've been in a whole, a lot of parts of the fashion industry in different ways, from designing to putting on fashion shows to, and now I stuck with the personal styling because that's a part I truly, truly love.
So you yourself had put these events together, you put them on, and you made fashion, you designed fashion for these events?
Yes.
See, I told you all before the break, the layers.
Everybody has layers.
So
everybody has layers.
Okay. We were hanging out this past Friday night at the
Find Your Happy.
The hashtag Find Your Happy edition of the Core's first Friday event.
Uh-huh.
And
by the way, you displayed your singing chops.
I don't know what you're talking about.
People go on Facebook. I saw some clips.
I know not of what you speak. Furthermore, this is about you, not me.
Oh, okay.
So this little segment where you grabbed the mic and you did a little Bob Marley thing. That wasn't a first time thing for you. You have some experience in this, considering that you've been doing singing and modeling.
Yeah, a bit.
Huh. Who would have thunk it?
A bit.
But this time you did it as Juli-Anne Lee, not as Gillian J.
Yes, correct.
Boy, people don't. Do people know who they're going to get when you go out?
They learn after a couple times.
How do they differentiate which one is which?
Okay, I just use the name Gillian J now. There's no longer a need for me to use it as a crutch.
You killed Gillian?
I didn't kill Gillian. I just don't have to call her up all that often. Now you're making me sound like I'm a nutcase.
Listen, I tell people all the time, ornithological creatures of similar plumage agglutinate. If you're going to be on this show, and you are,
You have to be a bit nutsoid, is that it?
hey, if the cab fit, right, and if the style is right,
There you go.
all
There
right.
you go. You're catching on. You're catching on.
Yes. You know, hey, a little something has to rub off.
You're catching on.
All right. So, as it relates to modeling, you did a little bit of modeling in college. Oh,
Right.
well, let me ask you this question before I forget it. So, you didn't go to a college for arts. What did you
Correct.
study?
Well, for undergrad, I did psych dual major, psych and philosophy. So I got 2 bachelors,
Psych and
psychology and
philosophy.
philosophy. Yeah, that's the nerd part of me coming out.
You know, all the people in psych that I have spoken to
Be careful. Be
have
careful when
have
you
come
finish what
to
you say.
would have come to the same, pretty much the same philosophy that you kind of have to be a little bit touched to do
To survive in
things
this world,
of
yeah.
the touched. So you have to be a little bit psycho to do psychology.
Well, I guess I'm not going to deny that
There
one.
it is, no disputing it, no denying it.
No, this is no denying.
Okay, cool. I just wanted to put that out there and get clarification, just to make sure that I'm not the only one. And I didn't study psych, so I don't know. But I do encourage everybody to see a psychologist every now and then, at least once. You have to take care of your physical health and your mental health too. So I
And
do
your
encourage
mental
it.
health, yes, and your
I-
emotional health. And
So
if you need to see one, you need to see one. I know there's a lot of stigma against seeing a psychologist, but
yeah, well, there's stigma with being one and seeing one.
there's more stigma with seeing one. Yes, we get the jokes. But, yeah, but hey, it's it's hurting people more if you need to see one, but you're not going because what will your family say, or what will your friends say, or what will your boss say, or things like that.
Marlon, when you make that statement, are you referring to her? Okay. Let me not get into trouble. She's well rounded indeed, Marlon. She's well rounded indeed.
Thank you, Marlon.
For those that know her. So does the fact that you studied psychology and you said psychology and physiology?
Philosophy.
Oh, philosophy.
Yes.
Do you find that it helps with getting someone to not only look good but feel good about looking good?
As a personal stylist, psychology is heavily used because a lot of times people resist changing the way they look. Exactly. It's
Yes.
because it's a matter of change, as you said, and a lot of people don't like change. When it comes to saying that, you could improve on the way you dress, or your boss is telling you that, honestly, we can't promote you because you don't represent the company. We can't send you on a business trip or to meet with a client because they wouldn't take us seriously. That gets personal.
Yeah, that those are some hurtful words.
It's hurtful words, but sometimes And we're not talking about in matters of discrimination and all of that, but sometimes a person needs to hear that they're not living up to their full potential before they can make a change. So sometimes my consults get very teary because,
Really?
yes, because especially with women, of course, because when you tell a woman that, let's go to your closet and half of the stuff that you have in there don't fit you.
Mm-hmm.
Half of the other half is torn or outdated. And half of that remaining half just doesn't accentuate you. So I've come out of people's closets after I do a closet cleanse, and
A closet cleanse.
yes. So that's when you go through somebody's closet to say, okay, what do you have that fits you?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And I've come out with people don't even remember that they have things, tag is on, but it doesn't fit them because they bought them like 2-3 years ago, and
when they were a different person.
When they were a different size,
And see, I wasn't going to go there.
Well, it's true, because if something doesn't fit you because it's either too small or too big, it's because you're a different size.
Yes.
So exactly. So and I've come out where I've left people with only, say, maybe 25 pieces of clothing, tops, from jeans to work clothes, and they cry because that's why they say they have nothing in their closet, because they really have nothing in the closet to wear. Closet is full, but full of stuff that they're not using and can't use.
Can you work with someone with about 25 pieces in their closet that doesn't really have any money to go out and get new things? Is that someone that you can work with?
I can work with them. I can work with almost any situation. However, if the issue is that, let's say, for example, you're going to interview for a new job and you don't have a new suit, you don't have a suit, you weren't left with a suit, a suit that fits.
Right.
You're going to have to go out and buy something at least for that. If it's where you already have a job and you're going on a client formal event, and you don't have any formal clothing at all, you're going to have to go out and get something. Don't think of it as spending money. Think of it as investing in yourself, your career, your future.
Right.
Because are you going to tell your boss, I don't have clothing, so I can't go?
Yeah, that would be kind of rough.
That would be. So if you're talking about somebody has 25 pieces because they're really minimalist or they wear uniforms to work every day, so that's provided and that's not a part of the 25, yeah, I can work with almost anything. But there's sometimes that you are just going to have to get stuff. It can't be helped.
Now, you mentioned things that are dated.
Yes.
Are you referring to last season's fashion kind of dated?
No, I'm referring to somebody's 40 years old and they still have clothes in their closet from when they were 15.
Well, fashion comes around in a cycle.
No. No. Because even if it comes back around, the material changes.
So, are you saying I can't wear my crinoline? Are you saying I can't wear my crinoline out to this dinner going out?
That's exactly what I'm saying. Exactly what I'm saying.
Oh, my corduroy suit. Come on.
Listen, as long as it's not pink, purple, and orange in the same suit, maybe we can work with it. But apart from that,
I'm pretty sure I can
crinoline.
rock pink, purple, and orange in the same outfit.
Oh, but hey, maybe you can. Maybe you can. If you're going to a 70s party, then that's appropriate.
Okay.
That's appropriate.
Okay, I got. Well, I'll give you that. I'll give you
And
that.
and make sure you borrow a big Afro wig and some shoes with heels, and then you can rock it. Yeah.
I'll give you that. I'll give you that. Hey
Okay.
MJ, welcome to the show. All right, so you studied psych
Hmm.
and you love fashion. So
Yes.
you're currently um a stylist.
Yes.
So that takes care of the clothes part. So what about the accessories? Because especially when it comes to women, their accessories play a part.
Exactly. Which is why, as part of my business, I also have a jewelry line. I make handmade jewelry. And a lot of times, after I take care of a person's clothing, then I say, okay, these are the pieces that I have. Let's see if something can work.
You make the
Or
jewelry.
yes. Or it goes the other way around, and sometimes I get clients from my jewelry, and then they find out I'm a stylist, and they're like, by the way, so I have a service and a product as part of my business. So
So where did the jewelry making part come from?
well, as somebody who loves dressing up, accessories is always something that you put on, as a woman at least. I don't know about you guys. But so I was advised actually when I started my business, they said, hey, okay, you have a service,
Mm-hmm.
but how about getting some kind of product to kind of cross sell or upsell?
Mm.
And I used to make jewelry for myself just I couldn't find anything out there when I was going out, so I just buy stuff and make stuff for myself.
Mm.
And then it was actually my mother who one day said, why don't you make the stuff to sell? Ding, ding, ding.
It makes sense.
Hey. So I started and actually got a lot of customers and clients for personal styling through the jewelry. So I said, all righty then.
See, do what you love. Do what you love.
There you
Hello,
go.
hashtag happy. We spoke of your party earlier. The hashtag happy one passing through.
Oh,
Welcome to the show.
where you were performing.
You keep going back there. Ah, boy. Um, you're gonna lose out on that contract to make me over in a minute.
No, 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 not at all, not at all, not at all.
So you started making your own jewelry, and your own accessories.
Yes. I do bracelets, necklaces, and earrings.
Only for females?
No, I've started men's collection also, bracelets and um necklaces also.
Hmm.
Yeah, so that's coming out later on in the year. I do have some samples, but
I need to see
male
if I
and
can
female.
get a Kevin Stew line out there.
So, all right, let's talk. On
Let
somebody's right,
let
let's
us
talk.
let us talk.
Once the cash sounds cozy, then yes.
You see, no, here it is. Here it is. She did not go to college for business, but you hear the business person coming out in all of this. In everything this woman talks about, there's a little
Listen,
business aspect of it.
listen.
There's a little, yeah. If you turn it the right way, then we can
Hey,
market it. It's a little bit of branding here and a little bit of branding there, but it'll only cost you an
you
arm and piece of a leg.
No, man, just the arm and a toe. But I'm not greedy. But I can't see myself doing business without being business minded.
There you go.
So it would make no sense.
There you go. All right, we're going to take a quick little break. Ladies and gentlemen, we're talking to Juli-Anne Lee. Well, for most times we're talking. Question, can I get a happy line of jewelry going?
Hey, #happy. Let's talk. Let's talk. I'm open to helping other people achieve what they want to achieve.
See, right there. You see that right there? Speaking of getting things out there, let me quickly put this out there for as we go on this break. For those of you interested, I've mentioned this before. This lovely blanket that you see here on display on kevinstew.com right now is available. Call me 773-789-STEW and I can. It's a #happy blanket. And you call me up and I can make the connections and you too can get yourself a #happy handmade blanket. In fact, you can get this one. It's quite available. We're gonna take a quick little break. And when we come back, we continue talking to Juli-Anne Lee about Gillian J. We are finding out a whole lot more about this Gillian J thing. So when we come back, we're going to find out just a little bit more because it goes that much deeper. We'll be right back.
Roll out with Island Rock Music and have fun. Check out the quality apparel at music.com. Designed for you and your crew. Hear the music, feel the breeze, with selected tracks and more. Available now from the online store at islandrockmusic.com. islandrockmusic.com. Log on today and ride with us.
Stepping, these are roots vibrations. Stepping.
When being in the moment is priceless, consider the ability to share that moment. If you can video it, you can broadcast it. And Pulse E-Media Group has the tools you need. Weddings, birthdays, funerals, graduations, church services, parties, seminars, you name it. Pulse E-Media Group can provide you with a secure medium controlled by you to broadcast your event. Contact us at www.pulsemediagroup.com for more information. Pulse E-Media Group, when being in the moment is priceless.
JTMC Music presents the highly anticipated, much talked about, the Juggling Rhythm Volume 1. This classic rhythm takes on a new life with tracks from both established artists and introduces some incredible new voices. Get your dancing shoes ready with the Juggling Rhythm, featuring international reggae dancehall artist Mr. Vegas, alongside Ian Sweetness, Ed Robinson, Jack Radix, Hezron, Dangling, Joanna Marie featuring Galaxy B, Denny Ranks featuring Jawiz, Amberleek, Christine Alicia, Yishka. Also the new sensations on the rhythm, Zeal, Danger Lee, Marquis Skelenar, Zachary. Available on all digital media outlets. The Juggling Rhythm. Get it, get it, get it.
Hi, this is Cara Manti, and you're listening to DJ Kevin Stew, and this is The Night Shift.
Every day I can remember things of you and I. You used to laugh, I love when you smile. I wonder all the time, where did it go? I can't understand. Some time ago, you were my girl, I was your man. And we used to be grooving, baby, grooving all night long. When the night gets long, it doesn't matter. We groove doesn't matter. You're grooving here with your man. If only today I can reflect. You I won't forget. And this I can tell you, you are my best. No, I can't settle for less. Cause here in my head, you never left. The more I try, I get frustrated. Cause you're way above the rest. We're grooving, grooving, baby, grooving all night long. When the night gets long, it doesn't matter. We're grooving to our own song. We used to be grooving, grooving, baby, grooving all night long. When the night gets long, it doesn't matter. You're grooving here with your man. Hey, I'm in some other place, thinking about another day. And just a look on your face was worth more than I could pay. Just to get another taste of your lips, my heart to erase. It feels like just yesterday. We're grooving, grooving, baby, grooving all night long. When the night gets long, it doesn't matter. We're grooving to our own song. We used to be grooving, grooving, baby, grooving all night long. When the night gets long, it doesn't matter. You're grooving here with your man. Grooving to our own song, baby. It was just yesterday. How did I let you get away? Hey, yeah. Grooving to our own song, lady. Just yesterday. There's so much more that I would like to say. Oh, we used to be grooving, grooving, baby.
Yeah, we're grooving.
Night long. When the night gets long, it doesn't matter. We're grooving to our own song.
When the night gets long, it doesn't matter because we're grooving to our own song.
Today, there's so much more that
The sound of Maurice Gregory.
Oh, we used to be grooving, grooving, baby, grooving all night long.
Who is Maurice Gregory?
Grooving, baby, grooving all
Well, you might have remembered him passing through one a few Mondays ago, or probably 2 months ago now.
we used to be grooving,
But Maurice is a member of the Third World,
night long.
keyboard player for Third World.
It's long, it doesn't matter.
And he's a solo recording artist also. This segment brought to you by JTMC Enterprise.
Baby, grooving all night long.
And JTMC will take care of your tour management, bookings, your promotions, event management, social media management.
Grooving,
Just give them a call.
grooving, baby.
678-793-8800.
When the night gets long.
678-793-8800 and tell them that DJ Kevin Stew sent you.
Grooving, baby, grooving all night long. When the night gets long, it doesn't matter. We're grooving to our own song. We used to be grooving,
We used to be grooving
grooving,
from the EP of the same name, Grooving, Maurice Gregory.
night gets long, it doesn't matter. You're grooving here with your man.
And right now we're grooving with the one and only Juli-Anne Lee, aka Gillian J, depending on the day. More back in
Depending on
the
the
day.
hour of the day. I'm just kidding. Just
More so back in the day than today.
yes.
And then she says, really? This is how you're gonna paint me? All right, so do you have a physical location where
I don't have a physical location. I work from home, but I do have actually an office where I do go for like meetings and things
That's where you
like
do your
that.
consults?
However, actually most of my consults are done at the client's house
Okay.
or the client's place of business because depending on the service that I'm doing,
Mm-hmm.
if I'm doing a closet cleanse or if I'm going through their closet instead of, and some people don't want to buy clothing but want to make combinations from the clothing they already have.
Right.
So I do that also. So as long as there's stuff for me to work with, then hey, we don't have to buy anything. However, if there's a need for replacing certain things because you don't have it or you don't have enough, then that's when we could go into the shopping aspect of it. But most of my consults take place at the client's house or their place of business. They're more comfortable there, and I like to do my consults where the client is more comfortable.
Yeah, that's understandable. How how long does a typical consult take, or is there a general time limit for a consult?
Okay, depending on what it is, if I'm being tasked with finding an outfit for one event outfit, then it could be anywhere from a half hour to an hour. If I'm doing a total, what I call a lifestyle makeover, where a person, I'm going through their closet, we're getting new stuff, things like that, it could go up to 2 hours. But it cuts at 2 hours because for a new client, I have to take measurements. I have to see where they are, where they're going to, why, all that kind of stuff. So it's more than just saying, okay, I want an outfit for, tomorrow night. I'm going to a party.
Right. And when it comes to lifestyle changes, you're talking about the type of events that they like to, the client would like to go to, or
exactly. Or I have a client right now that she was a stay-at-home mom, 2 kids, and now the kids are both in school. So she wants to go back to work.
Okay.
So it's been like 5 or 6 years since she's been out in the work world.
Right.
So, we're doing the whole going through the closet, and some of her suits, they can't be worn because she put on a little bit of weight or they're outdated. So, things like that is what would make the consult go longer also.
Have you, in all your journeys and all your the things that you have dibbled and dabbled in, since doing a little bit of modeling in college, did you and your love of fashion, did you ever get into anything else relating to modeling and fashion? Or is it just that you decided, okay, let me do this personal styling and branding thing?
No, I got into I should say the legal field. I did the whole law school thing, went into compliance, legal compliance, and I was doing that for over 15 years. So I started my personal styling business part-time, like the way most people start businesses. They have their full-time gig and then they start out part-time.
Right.
And then actually I decided last June that if I don't do this thing full-time, when am I going to start? So it was a decision I had to make on what I wanted to do with my life. And I said, let me go full force in this. And don't regret it. I mean, it sounds like just play stuff, but I've never used my psychology background more than as a personal stylist. I can tell you that much.
And I'm hoping that you haven't used your law background less than as a personal stylist.
No, because as I said, I went into legal compliance. So that's something that you deal with laws, and it's legal. So
Right.
every day, and I also went into auditing. I'm a certified auditor, so that again is
Jeez, lady.
legal. Yeah, yeah,
Wait, wait,
yeah.
wait, wait,
So
wait, wait. Hold on,
so
hold on, hold on.
that was as part of my corporate job that I got that um in legal compliance. I was sent and I was paid to they paid for me to get my auditing certification so that I could start auditing because they know I have such an extensive legal background.
So you really started doing all this round about the age of 15.
I wish. That's a good one. That's a good one.
Wait. Oh Lord, lady, come
I would be
on now.
lying if I would be lying if I said 15, but no.
Wow. No, no. I have to wonder what else is there to yeah, Marlon. Law, psych, philosophy. What else is in there? Fashion, law. Because you're dibbling and dabbling in fashion. Well, you're doing fashion now, doing the personal styling thing and
Well, that's the
branding.
thing. I never really left fashion because even when I was doing my corporate 9 to 5,
Hmm.
I was always doing something in fashion. So
Like what?
either personal styling or producing fashion shows or working with Miss Universe contestants as far as um, the local pageants. Um, so I've
Wait, wait.
always done
Time
something
out.
in
Pause. Putting on fashion shows where?
for different events and different people. I did fashion shows for the Boys and Girls Club, for like other individuals that wanted to put on fashion shows.
In which city and state?
Well, I used to live in New York and then I came down here and then I was doing fashion shows down here also. So I never left. I never moved away from fashion. I was
And
always participating in some way.
and you mentioned Miss Universe?
Yeah, as far as Miss Florida, the Miss Florida local um local pageants for Miss Universe.
So that's where you qualify for the Miss Universe
Miss Universe.
USA,
Well,
that
you
or
go
Miss
to
Universe.
yeah. Well, you work with the local pageants like Miss Miramar and Miss Broward County and Miss Pembroke Pines, and then they go to the actual Miss Florida um, pageant for Miss Universe. Then whoever wins that, goes to represent the states, and then whoever wins that goes to represent uh, Miss USA as Miss USA in the Miss Universe pageant.
And your involvement with this was what?
As a judge, and sometimes working as a judge, you would work with the winners to go to the next level. So I've always been helping people go to the next level in some way, shape, or form.
So you are not just applying a little sense of, boy, I kind of have an idea how this fashion thing work and how this carry yourself thing works. But you're going with it from, I have worked with people to carry themselves to represent this country on an international fashion modeling platform.
Yeah,
That's quite a
I
resume.
guess. As I said, work on the local. I worked on the local for pageantry, but fashion overall, I've always been involved
But it is a
in.
local, you have to start at the local level to get at the international
Exactly,
level. So
exactly.
it's still quite a resume.
Oh, thank you.
I tell y'all, the layers, the layers, the layers. Whew, lordy.
Hey.
So,
It's just this little onion over here.
I'm sure you've brought many a tear to an eye.
Ha ha ha. Okay. Okay.
But, so, which of all these would you say you've had the most fun?
Fun?
Yeah, fun.
What do you mean? Of all, as I said, everything in fashion and music. That's like my.
That's your
blood.
passion.
That's in my blood. Yeah, fashion and music. Yeah.
Were your parents involved in any of that stuff?
Well, my mother was the one who actually taught me how to play the piano. She was my piano
Wait,
teacher.
she taught you how to do what?
Play the piano.
You just pass over this like you mentioned it at the beginning somewhere.
Yeah, she plays the piano and she's in a steel drum band in New York. So she does the whole, I only got the piano.
So percussion doesn't work well for you? Is that what you're trying to say?
No, not for me. Not for me.
But piano is a percussion instrument.
Yeah, but I know you're talking about drums though, right? As far as
I am talking about percussion as percussion.
Yeah.
Piano is a percussion instrument.
As far as piano goes, yes. That's about the closest to percussion instrument I come to.
Look at you. So you play and sing? You sit down at home sometimes and just go on the piano and just sing to yourself?
Unfortunately, I don't have as much time as I would like to go on a piano. It's there and it's taking up space, but every once in a while I go on and,
This woman here.
Every once in a blue moon I go on when I have nothing to do,
Well,
which is not often.
Based on what you're saying, it's not very often that you have nothing to do.
Exactly.
So, philosophy, psychology, law, music, fashion, modeling.
I have been blessed in that I got the chance to do all that I've done and still have a chance to do what I want to do.
How do you do it? How do you juggle all this? How do you put it all together? Did it just fall into place, or were you planning and drafting and putting things together to make that happen?
No, well, actually, it was in a quest for me to find out what it is I actually wanted to do.
Mm-hmm.
And I grew up in a family where, it's great that you're creative, but you need academics because a typical Jamaican family, people don't make money from being creative.
Right. So,
undergrad, you gotta do academics. And after that, everybody wants your child to either be a lawyer, doctor, engineer, some quote unquote profession. And because I've always stuck with fashion and to a lesser extent music,
mm-hmm.
it's something that never left me. That's how I know that that's what I'm supposed to be doing.
Right.
But I've been using everything that all my experiences all seem to just gel eventually.
Juli-Anne for president.
Hey. I don't think I'm that crazy, but
hey, listen.
I have some limits.
Listen.
I think I have some limits. I don't think I'm
you might have a shot if this dude can do it.
I am not that nutsoid. That's where he got me.
Come on. If
I'm not
this
that
dude
coy.
can do it, I'm pretty sure you can do a whole lot better job.
Ah,
I'm just saying.
Julian for president. Okay, Marlon.
I'm just saying.
I'm not quite sure about that yet.
Hey, don't
Or
knock it until
ever.
let's see how you manage on the local stage. Let's
No.
put you on a run for commissioner somewhere.
No. Politics is something I try to stay away from as far as I mean, I participate because without participating,
You do your civic
nothing
duty.
happens. Yes. I mean,
Okay.
I vote, I worked on campaigns, but as far as me going up for office, that's not in my DNA.
See, there it is. I enjoyed her singing at the Find Your Happy celebration.
Uh-oh.
See, I wasn't the only one that said it. There you go. See.
Thank you, #happy.
So, all right. So, I agree. I'm pretty sure you can take a commissioner's seat somewhere, and you'd have the support of at least a Boys and Girls Club. If
Yeah, as I said, I don't think that's in my portfolio.
okay, I'm not pressuring you. I'm not pressuring you. So, if people want to get in touch, because I heard you mention being contacted by someone from New York to do a makeover. So, people from all over can contact you in order to, if they want to do this makeover. You don't have to be in South Florida.
No, you don't. I've worked with people I have clients in Canada. I have a client in California. So when people are going to their bed at 12 o'clock, sometimes I'm on the phone because of the time difference.
Time differences, yeah.
Yes, but however, for my virtual clients, which is what I call them, I like to work with them in person first because it cements that relationship when you actually see who you're talking with and you actually in front of them and you interact with them face to face.
Right.
They know what to expect from you and vice versa. And it just makes when they call you and say, hey, I have an event going to and I need something, and because you've already worked together, it's easier to go remote than if I'm working with somebody new for the first time remotely.
I think that is way cool. And you're willing to travel anywhere.
Of course I'm willing to travel anywhere.
See that right there. That's that voice that says, go ahead and contact me. I will come to you. And don't hesitate.
Don't hesitate at all.
How do people contact you?
Okay, well, they can get me at jmarie@gillian-j.com.
Wait, hold on. Let me make sure I put this in the stew pot. You said J. Marie.
Okay. Hold on. Let me see because I'm in the stew pot, so let me participate.
Okay, you go ahead and put it in the pot.
Hope your gremlins don't
steal it.
Yes.
And yeah, you know what? I don't want you intimidating Juli-Anne by any means, letting her know that Marlon and I will try to produce her album and run her political campaign. No matter how factual that may be, I don't want you pressuring her.
Listen, you may be able to get away with a studio album, but you're not getting away with a political campaign. No, that's a no-no.
#happy. Don't be putting her letting her be intimidated like that. No, 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 no. So people can reach you at jmarie at Gillian J, Gillian-J.com.
Wait, there's a whole conversation going on in there about. Okay.
I tell you.
Yes, that's where I can be reached.
The water is always fine in the stew pot. Jump on in. Anybody want to ask Gillian a question? Oh, well, you can ask Gillian or Julian a question. Before we go, 773 773-789-STEW 773-789-7839 gets you in touch. You can call, you can text, and of course the stew pot is still available. You weren't pressuring her, you were warning.
Thanks for the warning. #happy. Thank you very much.
You know,
oh boy,
that makes Marlon and me look away. Boy.
But is she right? If she's right, then hey.
Thank you once again, JTMC, for sponsoring this segment. Before we move into our musical therapy. Oh boy.
Well, thank you for having me on the show. I enjoyed this spending this time, and it was very entertaining. And thanks for the warning again, #happy. I appreciate it.
You know, #happy is not working with us at all, Marlon. Marlon, you
good looking out, #happy. Good looking out.
Jeez.
But seriously, thanks for having me on the show.
She's making sure she gets her #happy collection going. That's what's happening right there.
So she's smart. Hey.
Just so that you all know, listeners, you know, if you are interested in having your own line of fashion accessories, go ahead. Drop Juli-Anne a line at jmarie at Gillian-J.com. That's jmarie, Marie, at Gillian-J.com. Yes, and thank you for reminding me, #happy. The archive is available for those who have missed out on the show. Go to kevinstew.com, scroll down to the bottom of the page. You will see the video archive there. You can see any show you choose, including this one, which will be available by the morning for you to catch. Okay, #happy. You are a wise woman.
Thanks, Marlon. I'm feeling so loved in this stew pot.
Oh my goodness. Juli-Anne Lee, I thank you very much for taking the time out to share with us and to let us know all about Gillian J and personal styling and accessorizing and branding that you are involved with. South Florida is very lucky to have you, and those of us down here should make use of the advantage of having you close by. But those listening in, wherever you are in the world, especially to our friends over there tuned in through WJLRO, Hungary, Germany, Holland, Ireland, the UK.
All places on my bucket list. Oh, did I say that out loud? Okay.
Letting her check off her bucket list won't let her kick the bucket any sooner, so go ahead and contact her.
There you go.
Juli-Anne, thank you once more. Look forward to having you on the show some more, by the way. Thank you for your support also. You have been quite supportive of the night shift, and I thank you very much. I don't think South Florida was well aware of the gem that they have in you.
Oh gee, thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Again, thank you for sharing. And we look forward to doing some things with you and promoting some of your events.
Hey, I'm up for any kind of, promotion, exposure, willing to help out anybody just get to where they want to go.
That's right.
That's what I'm all about.
Yes, we'll expose you as much as we can.
So thanks for giving me the forum.
Hey, it was the Gillian J show.
All right.
And Juli-Anne Lee stopped in to
Hey,
make sure
everyone,
Gillian didn't go too far.
Yeah, you got me figured out. All right. All right, bye guys. Thanks again. All right.
Stick around for the musical therapy, why don't you?
Okay.
All right.
All right,
Hang out in the pot. Hang out in the pot.
All right then.
Okay.
All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. The one and only Juli-Anne Lee talking about Gillian J. And we're gonna move on into our musical therapy, and I have brand new music coming at you from the artist that goes by the name Jadon. I heard him. He was hanging out with G. Cole last week, and I heard him present this track live at the TTIX Media Press and Media launch reception, and it was just, you can judge for yourself.
Jadon.
Track is called Congo Bongo.
You know, say the love with the Rasta youth have for your endless. Better never know. I look ya know, I look ya. You never know you woulda love the Congo Bongo. You never know you woulda love the four-eye. From the day she link with Jadon, she says she love her Rastafari. You never know you woulda love the Congo Bongo. You never know you woulda love the four-eye.
Again.
From the day she link with Iman, she says she love her.
I just love this dude.
She tell me she like everything she see na Iman she want. Every second out of me time, and she woulda give me anything, although she no mind man. And despite me give her, she have a mind pan. So me take her to the river, dash her with the bad pan. Inna the hills, we go links, brain, bubble man, him have the herbs and the wine for we meditation. Good loving, it's you and we hate pan. You never know you woulda love the Congo Bongo.
Wait, hold on. Galink who? Sprain brain? Seriously?
Done. Empress.
The musical therapy segment is brought to you courtesy of the Wake Up and Live show.
Better never know.
Sir Rockwell kicks it off at 7 a.m. tomorrow in the Artist Tuesday.
You never know you woulda love the Congo Bongo. You never know you woulda love the four-eye. From the day she link with Jadon, she says she love her Rastafari.
Again.
You never know you woulda love the Congo Bongo. You never know you woulda love the four-eye.
Right.
From the day she link with Iman, she says she love her Rastafari. She tell me she like everything she see na Iman she want. Every second out of me time, and she woulda give me anything, although she no mind man. And despite me give her, she have a mind pan. So me take her to the river, dash her with the bad pan. Inna the hills, we go links, brain, bubble man, him have the herbs and the wine for we meditation. Good loving, it's you and we hate pan. You never know you woulda love the Congo Bongo. You never know you woulda love the four-eye. From the day she link with Jadon, she says she love her Rastafari. You never know you woulda love the Congo Bongo. You never know you woulda love the four-eye. From the day she link with Iman, she says she love her Rastafari. She tell me, I say she love Rastafari, and she tell I say she have something far. I know for them can't believe a Congo Bongo have a rope and a squeeze. All of a sudden she no wanna red meat, strictly itals true. Or some greens, tell her about the coconut with the bean. I say anytime no, she a come for me scheme. She never know she woulda love the conga bonga. You never know you woulda love the foreign. From the day she link with Jordan, she said she love her Rastafari. You never know you woulda love the conga bonga. You never know you woulda love the foreign. From the day she link with Iman, she said she love her Rastafari. You never know you woulda love the conga bonga. You never know you woulda love the foreign. From the day she link with Jordan. I'm just a rebel, yeah, a rebel with a cause. If I don't do the things you're doing, if I don't seem to care about your way, if I don't ever learn what you're teaching, maybe I don't wanna stay. And if I take it back to the basic, don't care about your modern way, yeah. Call me weird, yes, call me primitive. What make you think I care? Lord, it's simple. Good God, a rebel am I. Don't you even question. Oh no, rebel and I. Oh no, 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 no. I'm a rebel, Lord, I'm just a rebel now. I'm a rebel am I. Hey, I'm a rebel, Lord, I'm just a rebel now. I'm a rebel am I.
I can't deny it.
Now if I dance to a different
I'm quite the rebel.
turn my bass way up high, kick up a storm and disturb my
The sound of Ed Robinson.
gonna think I'm high. And if I do,
And guess what? Those of you in South Florida are visiting South Florida this weekend.
but I simply don't believe in the preacher. What him must say nothing
You can catch Ed Robinson live.
good Lord, the rebel of mine.
And I have 2 tickets to give away.
Question, the rebel and I. I tell you again, my friend, I'm a rebel.
If you can call me,
Rebel now. I'm a rebel of mine. Hey,
tell me 3 of the things about Juli-Anne.
a rebel of mine. I'm a rebel with a cause. Ain't seeking no applause now.
You get 2 tickets to Spring Jam.
With a cause, not seeking no applause, yeah.
PB Music's Spring Jam
Cause I'm not seeking
happening this Saturday the 13th.
I'm a rebel with a
Featuring Richie Stevens, Ed Robinson,
listen up
Papa Beto, Fiona,
to a different
Ruffy,
turn
King Banton,
way up high, kick up a storm.
with music by the Sweet Vibes Band,
Are they gonna think I'm high?
hosted by Tanya A,
Believe in
Princess Nikki B.
one place I love to go, but I simply don't believe in the
Happening inside the garden,
said nothing no go so. Lord,
4340 North State Road 7.
good God, a rebel of mine.
You don't wanna miss it.
Don't you even
Oh, you can't see it. Not with this stuff.
I won't lose it, cause I'm a rebel. Lord, I'm just a rebel now. I'm a rebel of mine. Hey, I'm a rebel. Lord, I'm
Don't worry, I'll have a picture of the ticket. I have the tickets, 2 tickets.
a rebel of mine.
Just give me a link. 773-789-STEW.
I'm just a rebel now. I'm a
Text me, call me.
rebel of mine. Hey, I'm a rebel. Whoa, just a rebel now. I'm a rebel of mine. I'm a rebel with the cause. I ain't seeking no applause now. Good God Almighty, I'm just a rebel with the cause. Not seeking no applause now. No way, I'm just a rebel with the cause. I'm not seeking no applause now. Oh Lord, I'm just a rebel with the cause.
of Ed Robinson, track called The Rebel. And those of you who are rebels can relate, right? Rebel with a cause.
Hey baby, I just want to get close to you.
This song here causing all kind of problems. Joanna Marie working out with Peter G. Their rendition of Close to You. Yo, wait till you see the video. If you think the song is good. The sound of Sadiki.
I wanna wake up with you.
His rendition of I Want to Wake Up With You. Yes, Marlon, the video is sexy.
Let me feel your heart. And throughout the night, I wanna hold you tight. I wanna wake up with you. All the love inside me has been sleeping. Wait until the right one came along. You can share the love that I've been keeping. You can put the music to my song. I wanna wake up with you, baby. I wanna reach out and know that you're there. I want you to be the first thing that I see. I wanna wake up with you. Hey girl.
No, the video is not yet out.
Throughout the night, I wanna hold you tight. I wanna wake up with you. child and know that you're there. I want you to be the first thing that I see. I wanna wake up with you. All the love inside me has been sleeping. Wait until the right one came along. You can share the love that I've been keeping, baby. You can put the music to my song. I wanna wake up with you, yes, girl. I wanna reach out and know that you're there. And I want you to be the first thing that I see. I wanna wake up with you. I wanna live by your left side. I wanna feel every beat of your heart. Come bring me your softness.
Because one is just not enough. This is Sadiki working out of the Twiggerific one. Twiggy. With you, I'm born again.
On the night shift. If you're for some stew, check out Kevin's
Because
stew.
I know that when you're with me, everything will be fine.
Thank you, Joanna Marie.
You are everything to me a girl could ever need.
This is Annette Brissett.
Fill my day with joy and laughter. What more can
A track called My Everything.
you
As we bounce out in our musical therapy segment, courtesy of the Wake Up and Live show, on rockthebox.net, 7 till 11-ish, 12-ish.
These arms are made for hugging, baby, and you fit right in. Come winter, summer, autumn, spring, you're my kind of man. You are everything to me a girl would ever need. You fill my day with joy and laughter. What more can I need? You are, yes, you are my everything, my everything. 'cause I know that when you're with me, everything will be fine. You are everything to me, a woman ever needs. You fill my day with joy and laughter. What more can I need? You are.
You're my coffee, the sugar in my bowl. You name it. You can, once you can conceive it, that is all that you are.
I miss you in the morning, baby.
You're the moisture on my brow.
You're my
You know it's serious, right?
You're my sun on my roof.
You're the sun on my roof.
Youngblood Records.
5 minutes to the top of the hour.
This morning,
Hey.
this life's not guaranteed at all.
Pay homage to today.
A lot of people never wake up this morning, never
New music from Phil Watkins.
the ones who never heed
The video for this song dropped today.
to see today. Boy, let's leave a lot of families falling, never live to see today. A lot of innocent people falling, not live to see today. So if you live to see another day, I tell you don't forget to pray. Jah bless you with his mercy. Another chance to right the wrongs from the choices that you've made. Love will guide you upon your journey. Life is much better when you know what it's worth. Let every step count, let every move work. Here today, tomorrow, say your day and a leader. So set your mind and good living. With that you feel flirt. Waste your days seeking vanity. Flesh thing now go work. Walk fast from dirty liberty road.
Once again, I'm giving away 2 tickets for the PB Music Spring Jam celebration happening this Saturday, the 13th of April at In the Garden
Never live to see today.
in Lauderdale Lakes, featuring Richie Stevens, Ed Robinson, Papa Beto, Fiona, Ruffy, and King Banton.
Never live to see today.
Tell me 3 things that you learned about Juli-Anne.
Give thanks and pray.
Just 3.
Still fortunate. Work up, spread the message.
I'm not pressuring you too much. I just need 3.
No promise on the road where we
Wins you 2 tickets to Spring Jam.
rise up in the morning giving thanks. With life, I have a special romance. Me and good health a slow dance. Thank you, Jah, for giving me a next chance. You see the sun, you feel the breeze, you feel the pouring. Not take life for granted. You live another day of a million no morning.
I wonder if y'all heard that line just now that Phil presented. Listen.
Now live to see today. Give thanks and praise. We still fortunate. Work up, spread the message, cause we still have blow breath. Life, no promise on the road where we check, but Jah never failed me yet. Rise up in the morning giving thanks. With life, I have a special romance. Me and good health a slow dance. Thank you, Jah, for giving
me and good health a slow dance.
You feel the breeze, you feel the pouring. Not take life for granted. You live another day of a million no morning. As Jah has come, a lot of people never wake up this morning. Never live to see today. Oh, the ones who never heed Jah warning.
I want to thank you all once again for tuning in. I gotta bounce on out of here.
Boy, let's leave a lot of family.
Catch y'all tomorrow. Healthy Love Tuesday.
Live to see today. A lot of innocent people falling. Now
Good morning, good afternoon, good day to you wherever you are in the world.
People never wake up this morning, never live to see today.
Y'all take care. Until later on. Blessings.
Today, boy, let's see a lot of families falling. Never live to see today. A lot of innocent people falling. Don't live to see today. So if you live to see
being in the moment is priceless, consider the ability to share that moment. If you can video it, you can broadcast it. And Pulse E-Media Group has the tools you need. Weddings, birthdays, funerals, graduations, church services, parties, seminars, you name it. Pulse E-Media Group can provide you with a secure medium controlled by you to broadcast your event. Contact us at www.pulsemediagroup.com for more information. Pulse E-Media Group, when being in the moment is priceless.